yeah, that's can anyone see me? If you could leave a comment down below, just let me know, because for some reason I've had an update on my software. Oh, there we go. I am live. I have no idea what was going on with that. For some reason, it's having a funny 5 minutes. So I don't know if anyone actually heard what I was saying or talking about. We've got a week coming up. So a week today, we've got the Rose Quartz Fairy Draw happening. So that I'll do that in my live next week. And we've got some new stock to open. There's a couple of materials in there that I've not seen myself in person. I've seen pictures, obviously I've seen them, you know, when picking and things like that. But it's going to be pretty cool opening these packages, I think. So yeah, we will get to that in a second. How's your week been? How's everything been going this week? I feel like this week has just gone, like this has to be one of the fastest weeks of the summer holidays yet. But we've had some very exciting times this week. It's been really exciting. So on top of lots of crystal orders and things arriving and whatnot, we had a special little arrival of ourselves. We got a second dog, well, puppy. So, and he's doing really well. He's settling in really fast, and he is such a good dog. He's such a good dog. So far, touch wood, but we're still in the settling in period. And him and my other dog get on really well, so which is good. So we are, what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty the box out onto the table, and then we will go from there, because I will need to do zoom ins and things like that so you can see properly, because there's a bit of a stretch on the table and whatnot. So we'll take that out. This is not important. So we have, I'll open all this up together. So we have some butterflies. I will show everything in a second. It's just easier to get it all out on the table. This is where it gets noisy, so I do apologise, and if it becomes too noisy, someone should leave a comment and I can always mute my mic while I'm taking off the sellotape and things like that. That's not a bother. And then I will reply to comments once I've put my mic back on. Obviously if it gets too much. So the worst thing about doing all this is purely the bubble wrap. However, to save on cost for post and packaging, I reuse my bubble wrap, and when I do, because I do boot fairs as well, so I do reuse my bubble wrap quite often for that as well. Right, so the great thing about these butterflies, their legs can be adjusted to however you want them to sit. I'll just zoom in. There we go. I have no idea why I'm having to do this all manually. So first up we have a lovely Caribbean calcite. This is quite a light one, and it's got some natural druzy parts in it as well. That's the back. This is just lovely. I am a sucker for Caribbean calcite. We also have a lepidolite, mini butterfly. I still have the lepidolite, like the large size wings. But these are the smaller ones. I'm just going to pop that over there. Let's just pop this leg down. That's it. And then we have something new here that I don't actually have any of. This is Trollite. Beautiful light and dark blues with the real dark blue, and there's like almost like a bit of black. That's the back. And then let's unwrap. I have got my scissors, but I don't want to use them on screen because I don't want to get my account banned or a strike against my name. So we have some satin spar points. I will show these in a second. I'll just get one out of its packet. Right. Oh, these are lovely. Oh wow. Look at that. And I'll put them back in the packaging in a minute. So they are roughly the same height as that one's a little bit chunkier than the first one. I've just realised you can't see this. Let's move them back. We'll do it that way. So there's some little satin spar towers. A lot of people say that obviously they call this stuff selenite, and I say this pretty much every video. So satin spar and selenite, they come from the same family, but they're not actually the same thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop this box down here for a second. I will leave all this on the table because we can have another look through it once we've finished. But yeah, a lot of people call satin spar selenite, and selenite's actually clear. It's very clear. It almost looks like ice. It's very beautiful. I am in the process of doing the stock take and updating my website. So my website hasn't actually been up a week. I do apologise for that. But I'm trying to work through it as quickly as I can. See, when I've been doing these boot fairs, a lot of stuff's been selling there. So it's I've been trying to keep on top of it. Being the summer holidays, and that, it's just, oh, here we go. Now, I know I've got some real tiny pieces of pyrite, but they are very tiny cubes. So when I saw that my supplier had some bigger cubed ones, I knew I just had to get some, and I carry pyrite around with me, and I carry citrine with me as well. Let me just show you this. Look at them. That's a big bit of pyrite. I'm going to put this one over here. Obviously I'll re-show everything once we're finished. Now this is a beautiful piece. I've been so excited for this piece to come as well. Look at all them cubes. And that's the other side. Wow. I should have a few more orders next week to open. Fingers crossed. And this one. Wow, I mean this is just full of cubes as well. I love how it naturally forms. Look at them. Right, I just turn it over. I'm trying to be very careful. I'll put that one there. Just move my UV light out of the way, because I am 99% sure we are going to need it for this one. Right, so let's open the next one. Yeah, a lot of, so I've been trying to update, obviously as I go along over the next couple of days, this lot will be going up on the website, so if you want anything, just ask. 1 second. Let's have a look, see what we've got in here. Oh. Oh wow. So we have this is a lepidolite tower. Oh, look at that flash. These are little ones, because I've got a big one, but not everyone collects the big towers, and that's absolutely fine. But oh, I love how the light passes through that. A mini honey calcite wand. How adorable is this thing? Oh, it's lovely. Right, let's move on to the next one. Obviously as we go through there'll be more things, you know, to show, and obviously there's a couple of bits on, like I said, in here that I've never seen before in person. Obviously when I was looking at it and ordering and things like that, I fell in love with it and I knew I had to have it. Right, 1 second, because you kind of need both hands to do this. This is why sometimes when I do my unboxing videos, I go into the box and I try to get the tape off without opening it up, just purely because sometimes it can be a bit much with the noise like that. I mean, I don't know how everyone else is with the noise on my mic, but sometimes I think it's a bit too loud for me. Oh yes. Now I was going through my stuff, and it suddenly dawned on me that I didn't have any black obsidian in anything other than the tumbles. So there is more in here. So I did get a few black obsidian towers. These are lovely, these ones. And we have, let's just have a look, it's got natural druzy in it as well. And this has some pyrite in it too. So this is Caribbean calcite. I will turn it round. Right there. It has pyrite in it. So it's Caribbean calcite with pyrite, and it's got a natural druzy in it as well. Well, she said these were beautiful. She's not wrong. Right. Let's open up this one. So I think this is more black obsidian towers. I did only order a few. I don't buy big quantities at the minute, just because it's somewhere to store them. However, I am combating that situation. Right. Yeah. So, black obsidian towers. Actually, I told a little bit of a white lie there. I do have black obsidian bracelets. I am running low on the bracelets, however, I have ordered more. I ordered some more this morning. I've finally got around to sorting that out. So, these are the 3 black obsidian towers. I look quite small on the camera, but they're actually a nice size. This is the tallest one, this is the chunkiest one, and that's chunky and small. Right, we'll move them over there. I can't stop looking at that pyrite. That pyrite is amazing. And I'll tell you, it's really, really been helping me just recently. And that's why I've been carrying it. It's been an absolute godsend with helping. I think this is Caribbean calcite. Yeah. So yeah, lovely Caribbean calcite there. And there's the other one. These don't look like they have pyrite in it though. But that big one is lovely. That biggest one. Right. So this isn't a massive haul today. The orders that are coming, that I placed today, are a big haul. The tumbles and the bracelets have sold really, really well during my boot fairs, and so I needed to replace some of them so I don't run out completely. So I ordered a lot of bracelets and bits and bobs, some more tumbles. I'm all good for chips for the minute. I did buy an awful lot of chips. But the scoop bundles that I offer are, I can't be beaten on price on what you get for it. So, oh, now this stuff, dioptase. Raw dioptase. I need that to be like that for a second so it doesn't fall off. I'm trying to get the right view for it. Look at that. I think it's not even it's matrix and it's rock that it forms in is so sparkly, but it's very, very soft. I have to be very, very careful. Here's another piece. It is so green. It's lovely, and this piece goes all the way around on the back. I'm trying so hard not to drop it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this back up. We will have a look in a minute at dioptase's properties, but that is just wow. It's like something you expect to see on like an engagement ring or something like this. I wouldn't say it looks like emerald because this is too light to be emerald. Emerald is quite a dark green, but it's certainly something that you would expect to see on a piece of like high-end jewellery. Maybe in some earrings or an engagement ring or something like that. Right, like I said, we will come back to these. Right, what do we have in here? Ooh, I know what this is, and I've been really excited for this as well. Just move this there for a minute. So you know this is special stuff, and like when it's double wrapped. But I will say I do love my supplier for that. They do make sure that my stuff is incredibly wrapped well. Oh wow. Spirit quartz. Look at that. That's the smallest piece. And then we have, oh wow. Oh, this is beautiful. So I've not actually seen spirit quartz in person until now. Obviously I will be taking pictures of these and putting them online and things like that, so if you follow me on all my other social media you'll be able to see. This is, I'd say, this is the biggest points piece. I'd say the other one is slightly bigger. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, hello. This is spirit quartz and it is amazing in person. I'm going to have a look at its properties in a minute. But yeah, this is it's pretty cool. Again, this is new. I've not seen this in person myself. I've seen videos and like even the like it's super shiny on like in the actual rock itself. Like, just how pretty is that? I'm not gonna lie though, this stuff isn't cheap. Spirit quartz is not cheap, but I will run through that later. I mean, this small piece is absolutely stunning. I love the colour variation in it. Did you see the dioptase? I will show you that again in a minute as well. Right, I'm just going to pop these back. Just wrap it up just to keep it safe, because the last thing I want is it to get broken. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to pop that over there. Right, question is, what to open next? Oh, you missed it. Oh, okay. I can quickly get it out. It's not a bother. So, it reminds me of something that you'd put in like high-end jewellery, I suppose you could say. And like this, all of this here is shiny as well. That's the smaller piece. You'll be able to see what I mean probably in a second. So I run through everything again once I've finished unpacking everything. But yeah, it's amazing this stuff. Anyway, how have you been? How's your summer holidays going so far? Oh. You're not wrong. Super sparkly, beautiful, almost like an emerald green, but raw emerald is almost like it's a bit darker, I think. But yeah, no, yeah, you're not wrong. Right. Oh, what to open next? Let me do this one. Let's have a look. Right. Just gonna get my scissors. There we go. Apologise about the noise. Look at all the sellotape off in one go. Oh, well, I know. We've got... Oh, it's 10 days until ours go back. Ho, ho, ho. Here we go. Jackpot. So, in my live... like, when I'm doing boot fairs and things like that, the Pokemon are very, very popular. So we have a Starmie. I think that's what it's called. My son's the best one for knowing what these are. Rose Quartz. And we have a Rose Quartz Mew as well. Let's put that down there. Now, these are quite big. That's lovely. Ah, see, ours go back the 3rd, so the day before. So, but I think ours broke up before yours did. So they're going back really early, considering. To be fair, when I bought these Pokemon, I didn't expect them to be that big. I thought they were going to be the little ones like before. But I will say I am very impressed with these. These are quite big, these ones. Very pretty. Right. Let's try and open another one. Yes, it's Ash's birthday on the 4th, so he's got a nice quiet birthday. Still trying to figure out how to get this sellotape off. Yeah, I think in future, I think I will definitely keep taking the tape off before the show. Right. Oh, okay, yep. So we have some raw celestite. So you usually buy this in like eggs and things like that, but this has been taken out. I love the colour of this stuff. It almost reminds you of the sky. And then there's this bigger piece here. I just love the shimmer on this stuff. It's I know I love blue things anyway. Right. Next one. That's right. I'm looking for something. I found them. Come on, lie down. So the cat's come in for some food, and my older dog is obsessed with a cat, wants to be her best friend, but she's shouldn't particularly like any other animals. Buster, no. She's not doing too bad though, considering the new puppy. I mean, she's definitely in and about. Or are these the garden quartz? No, these are the garden. No, these are the 1,000 layers. Yeah. So this is the 1,000 layer garden quartz. I think that's what they're called. I need to double check because I'm going to get myself all in a kerfuffle. I've got. Oh, I know. 1 second. Oh, you're only going to chase her upstairs. Oh, these are so cute. She sat outside the door meowing her head off. Oh, these are amazing. I love the fact that you can see the layers. That always, I don't know what it is with these crystals, but that's always like baffled my brain. Oh, I know, poor Luna. Well, she does do it to herself, really. She chooses to be a silly kitty. No, she's getting old though. That's her biggest problem. She's getting old and moany. She's not a little old woman. Well, I mean, I suppose technically she is a little old woman. Right, so let's see what's in this one. Oh, yes. I've been waiting for these as well. I have a massive collection of fluorite, like personal collection. I don't actually have any feather fluorite. Yeah, just to... Sorry, my son was shouting then. Yeah, just to wind her up, it's fine. Do it on purpose. Just to annoy her. Well, I don't know. We could make room, I suppose. I mean, we've got some empty drawers, I suppose, in the cupboard, in the cabinet. Oh, the rainbow on that is beautiful. This is feather fluorite. Just look at that feathering. Oh, not even near the camera. Oh, this is gonna go. This is gonna be where I go. No. Maybe a little. Alright, I'll give you that one. This one's got a druzy in it as well. I mean, the rainbows in this is phenomenal. There she goes. She's gone out now. Yeah, the rainbows in this are amazing. I'm going to lay these down because I'll end up knocking them over otherwise. I can't wait for you to meet the new puppy. Buster, come on. Come settle down. Good boy. Right. What do we have in here? More lepidolite towers. So I saw these and I was instantly drawn to them. I love the flashy stuff. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of my other lives yet, but Jesus Christ. I mean, I throw things across the room. I don't even know how. It just happens. I love the flashy in the lepidolite towers. You know, like a few weeks ago, I had a piece of, I had a raw clear quartz cluster in my hand, and I don't even know how it ended up at the very back of my table in the corner. It just, but I was really lucky because it didn't break. I was well over the moon for it not breaking. Yeah, no, the more lives you watch, the more you'll find that they're very entertaining. Laughing at my expense, really. It's hilarious. Thing is, I find it funny and all. Because if you don't laugh, you just cry. Although, saying that, I could have bloody murdered the kids. I was getting ready for a boot fair. Yeah, you know. And I had a basket on the table, and yep, the kids sent it flying. And so I've got a lot of stuff that needs to go on the reduced basket. So we have Togepi. So we have a Howlite. Howlite Togepi. And so this is a very small version of the one that I actually have. So this is White Jade. It's a White Jade Togepi. I don't know if you can see its facial features clearly, but it's very impressive. But oh, it does have all like the shapes on it as well. Yeah, it has all the shapes carved into it. That's pretty cool. Right, what's this one? Towers. Right, just cut that bit. I can already see through the bubble wrap and see what this is. The last couple of Caribbean calcite towers. Do you know what I should have done? I should have taken all the sellotape off all in one go. That's a nice one. Oh wow. I think this is my favourite out of all 5. I'll show you this one first. I have to remember to move my arm the opposite way as to where I want it to go. And this of a Caribbean calcite. So this has got loads of drusies in it, loads of little pockets. And it looks like the beach. Cool, them drusies, and if you turn it around, there's more there. There's like a little bit of a quartzy bit at the top there. Just that's why I love Caribbean calcite. It really does remind me of the beach. Right, we've only got 2 more left. This one does not want to open. Right. It really is. And the thing is, like my camera, it sort of dulls it out a bit. So when you see them in person, or like when I take my pictures and stuff, because I try to get a lot of the pictures outside in the natural light, and for some reason this camera just dulls it down a bit, and the ring light does not help either. But everyone gets to see its true beauty. Yeah, so that was the 1000 layer. This is the garden quartz. Right. Oh, rutile quartz even. Wow. Look at all that rutile. Oh, it's got rainbows in it too. Oh, that's pretty cool. So there's another material other than the little spheres I don't have. So these little, yeah, it really is, and it's so sparkly as well. That's what I mean about my camera. Oh, you can just about see it. So I mean, it's all right doing this on this camera, but when you actually taking pictures of it, and then there's another piece. See, even though I've got an invoice and I know what I've bought, I still forget. So this is more like a red rutile. As you can see, they've got like little what's that? Little fibres running through. So this has got a bit of tourmaline in it as well. This one, tourmaline and red rutile quartz. Now, for me personally, I've saved the best till last. Obviously, I know what it is, but it's actually a personal buy. But I thought I'd save it anyway. I've not seen it in person yet, so. And then once I'm finished opening everything, I'll show everything again. Oh, she is a beauty. I have a moss agate druzy elephant. She is a fair size. A sitting elephant. And that's that side. And look at this druzy. How pretty is that? Oh wow. She's quite heavy too. Now I don't know about you guys, but I prefer sort of like the white and dark. She is absolutely gorgeous. And that's the bottom. Wow. She is definitely special. See, I collect elephants, and she's got a druzy in her mouth as well. Right there. There we go. But yeah, I do collect elephants. Elephants are my favourite animal. So, it's certainly one of the collections that I am currently building. And I saw this and I was just like, no, I need to have it. So that's all from that box. I will have more at the beginning of next week, hopefully. So on Friday, when I do my live, I'll be opening it then. I will keep it all by. Oh, excuse me. The temptation of opening it though is unreal, and how I've managed to not open this. I've just realised there are bits missing. Right. Oh, maybe not. I'm sure there was 2 calcite ones. Oh yeah, Ash needs to move my shelves to just behind me. But yeah, I do need more shelves. Although I am sure I can fit this in, you know, somewhere. Either way, I'll manage. I always do. I thought I'd gotten maybe, oh I don't know. I don't know what I've done, but I thought I'd ordered my Mangano calcite ones. I've got a Mangano calcite sphere, and under UV light that thing is amazing. I am going to get my UV light out anyway and just have a quick look. I've got loads of exciting things on the way, bits that I've never had before myself, and bits that I don't have on the store. And in a second I'm going to Google Dioptase properties. Let's have a look. Dioptase properties. So, right. So, its properties focus on emotional healing, forgiveness and self-love. It helps release old emotional wounds and spiritual growth and transformation. Let's have a look elsewhere, because I don't just read off of one place. It encourages forgiveness, self-love and the release of negative emotions. Its metaphysical properties centre on grounding, emotional stability, and personal growth. It's another one that's saying exactly the same thing. The properties of dioptase natural crystal on emotions are as follows: heart healing, nurtures the heart and fosters emotional growth. Oh. Whether you seek emotional balance, stress relief, or deeper spiritual connection, dioptase harmonizing energy has something transformative. I have a few things that would benefit for something like that. Obviously, you need any advice, just ask and they'll point you in the right direction. But yeah, it's a heart healer. Another good one for that, for like emotional wounds, I am sure, actually is Mosage. Let's have a look, because it's going to bug me otherwise. Right, so purple mica. So Angelite is it soothes confused emotions, encourages creative communication, steadiness, attentiveness, and promotes peaceful silence. Cool, wouldn't we like that? So blue lace agate is actually a good one, because it settles an overactive mind. It gently nurtures emotions, and it brings peace and understanding. It cools and calms any built up energy in the body. Also, blue chalcedony is a good one, so that cleanses emotional wounds and encourages reflection. And I do believe, I'm just going to double check Caribbean calcite, because I am sure. So the Caribbean calcite it helps with sleep. Brings better mental clarity and understanding. Helps us improve concentration and memory. Helps reduce stress and anxiety. Promotes restful sleep and encourages you to live in the moment. So that's Caribbean calcite, which is what this is. But I do have a few things that are great for like mental healing, heart healing. Obviously rose quartz, that's good for, excuse me, it's staying up with his puppy, that's what it is. Although to be fair, he did sleep well last night. But rose quartz has a softer feminine energy of compassion, peace, tenderness, comfort. It opens up the heart to unconditional love. Encourages self-love and self-acceptance. It boosts confidence and helps in times of grief. So that's another good one for something like that. But honestly, there are so many. Oh yeah, I mean, the first night he had me up every sort of 2 hours. Last night he slept from 10 o'clock till 5:30. But he did sleep in my arms. So it kind of helped. Blue calcite again is good for that. Ocean jasper is another good one. I just want to find the moss agate. Mookite is a good one to have as well. I can't find it. 1 second. So I've been doing homework. That's green jade. And I've got like little cards that I keep with me. Tiger's eye. He's currently asleep at the moment. So moss agate, so this elephant here. Excuse me. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Oh god. So moss agate is good for building self-esteem. It helps and develops the ability to get along with others. It helps provide stability. It helps improve focus, and it reduces emotional drama. I think that's why I'm so drawn to this. Can't be dealing with no dramas. Absolutely not. What other things do we have on the table? So honey calcite. I'll read that in a minute. So black obsidian is your protection stone. It protects from all negativity, increases creativity and focus, brings strength and truth, and is balancing and grounding. So that's like your all-rounder sort of like protection zone. Oh, I know the feeling, love. Honestly, when one thing stops, another thing starts. Trust me. But yeah, and the satin spa actually is a good cleanser as well. And it's quite helpful to use that to cleanse and charge your crystals as well. I know exactly what you mean. You alright, buddy? Good boy. Good boy. Oh no belly rubs in a minute. And the little pup's just woken up. Right, so just to quickly run through, obviously this is a personal buy, but I've been waiting to open this for the last few days. And it's even more beautiful than when I saw it before. I'm absolutely fascinated with how they carve these out. There we got some rutile quartz. These are quite clear actually, and they are filled, but they're still clear. I love how the light passes through these, and we've got this one as well. And this has got rainbows in it too. Absolutely obsessed with rainbow stuff. And this one is filled to the brim with rutile. And it's got some fire quartz inclusions as well. That's pretty neat. And then we've got 5, or is it 4? No, it is 5. 5 Caribbean calcite towers. Some big ones, medium one. This medium one has pyrite in it. Has pyrite in it. That's what that shiny stuff is. I'll actually show you some pyrite in a second. And then we've got the purple lepidolite towers. Small, medium and large. It's a large, medium and small. It's so diddy. And then we've got feather fluorite towers. God, I am tempted to keep these myself. I am obsessed with fluorite. I've got so much fluorite. And then there's also this one. It's just so pretty how it forms. Oh, it's a big rainbow in that one. I was just trying to see if the camera would pick it up. And it won't be long before the kids go back to school, and then we can have a good old catch up. And then that one. And we've got the 1000 layer. And here's the other one. And then we have the 3 black obsidian towers. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I'm not gonna lie. And then there's the mini honey calcite wand. I'm a sucker for calcite too. I absolutely love calcite. And then we've got the rose quartz mew. And then, oh, it's got lovely rainbows in that. The darker rose quartz starmie. Starmie or star you. I have to double check. Oh yeah, absolutely. Thing is, we take a crap situation and make a big, you know, not a joke out of it, but kind of just like, I feel better when I've had a natter. Now, howlite tokapi and a white jade tokapi. And then we have the 3 satin spar points. I've got some other different bits of satin spar coming. Just look at that, how that light hits that. And that is exactly what it looks like when I'm looking at it. Oh, I finally found some moldavite, so I've got myself a piece. Oh, I do love this. Pyrite. I said I've got some smaller pieces of pyrite, but the cubes are just so small on it. The size of the cubes on them. And this has got a really big cube, really couple of big cubes. I am like a little magpie, I am. I can't stop looking at it. And then there's this piece of pyrite. I'm trying to turn it around without dropping it. And then we've got these lovely butterflies. A Caribbean calcite butterfly. It's not going to stand up that way. We have a purple mica, purple lepidolite butterfly. And we also have, so his legs are adjustable. A trollite butterfly. These are so much prettier in person. They really are. And you could adjust the legs to have them stood up like that. Like that, I mean. So when they're sat on the shelf, they look like that. And we also have some blue raw celestite. I have got an egg with a blue celestite. Let's turn this round. I love how this forms. Right, in its little sort of like, not quite cubes, but it's still layered as well as that piece. And then there's this big piece as well. Right, this big, chunky piece. And then we have diaptase. Trying to be extra careful with these. Let's move these over here. What's with the witchy ball? I do need to look into getting some tarot cards and things like that. Here's the other piece. I'm trying to get the camera to sort of like focus. And then last but not least in that package is spirit quartz. So like I said, it really is nice, but I'm not gonna lie, it's extortionate. So is this spirit quartz. I think that's why I've never bought it before. Always worried about. I mean, I trust my supplier, the one that I have now. But see, when I see people selling it and whatnot, I'm always. A crystal ball. Oh bloody hell! You make me laugh. You do. It's another piece of spirit quartz. It's almost like a pink and purple. Yeah, when you come, I will get it out and I'll show you in person. Oh, there you go. That's better. Oh no, don't tell me we're going to have emoji wars. And that's the other spirit quartz. Let's turn it round. Now, children. That's the chunky. Oh, Ash, you men don't look hard enough. That's the biggest problem. You don't look hard enough. So I use emojis all the time. So I kind of like, I have a good knowledge of like where everything is. But that's all for that box. I'm just going to wrap these back up. Because the last thing I want to do is break these. It's under the book looking thing on mine. It should be in the same place because I do believe you're both on Android. Right, let's wrap this Celestite up. Put that there. And that one there. And then that one will go there. But yes, oh, you two crack me out, you do. If you like shiny things, you'll like this amethyst calcite fluorite that I've got. Let's get it down. Yeah, Steph. And then you've got like the calcite, and there's little bits of fluorite on it as well. And there's calcite there. But this is something else. Let me move my water bottle that way. Just look at that. And I know it looks a little bit black on screen, but it's not actually. It's such a rich, deep purple. And it's UV reactive too. I love this thing. It's my pride and joy. My pride and joy. I love this. Little amethyst points on it as well. Right. I'm going to pop that back. A little amethyst cave there. There we go. That's back in its place. If you want to know anything or you've got any questions about anything, just ask. I act like I don't know, but when I actually sit down and think about what I do know, I actually know a lot more than I think I do. But there's so much information about everything. Like, it is hard to remember it all in one go, so I do have to keep notes. But yeah, if you've got any questions about anything, or you're looking for something in particular, or you're just curious, then honestly, just ask. But I am going to end my live here. You donut. So Buster is obsessed with light, and I've just put my UV light away. It's not even on, but literally he had the case and he's just like jumped up out of his bed, run straight across the front room, and then come running at me. Dogs are dopey drawers. But the little woofer is fast asleep next to me, so I don't want to. I know, he really is. He's a proper clumsy oaf and all. But yeah, honestly, he makes me laugh. I know, right? I mean, you know exactly what it's like. But I thought he was going to crash into my laptop. I don't know how he stopped in time. But I literally, all I did was open the case. And now he's looking at me like he's sulking. Thing is, I don't want to get the new pup started on it because it's bloody a nightmare when Buster's doing it. Oh, I know. Because he thinks he's funny and all. That's yeah. I'm talking about you. Yes. Sitting there wagging his tail at me. Because you know I'm talking about you, don't you? Silly dog. But yeah. Oh God. Gotta love him though. Alright. I know. I know. Well, thing is, it is like a roll in your eyes situation. But yeah. Right. I am going to end my life here. I do appreciate you coming in and sitting in and chatting and everything, so I appreciate that. It means a lot. Like I said, if you want anything, or you can just give me a message. Yeah, that's cool. Just give me a message. So, other than doing a boot fair again, I think we're going Monday. Other than doing a boot fair on Monday, not doing much else apart from getting ready to go back to school. So I'll be doing my live on Friday, where someone can win this. An angel, a rose quartz angel. I need to come back this way, don't I? Try and sort out not to drop her. Oh, lovely, nice little holiday, I suppose, or not. Depends on which way you look at it. No, I'm sure you'll have a lovely time, no matter what. Yeah, so I'm doing a competition. She is absolutely beautiful, and the attention to detail in the carving itself, like, I don't know if you can see the wings, like the attention to detail in this is amazing. But I am giving her away for free. I haven't been doing this for very long, and I just wanted to share some appreciation, you know, for my followers and subscribers. Yeah, yeah, I bet. I hope it gets better. I hope things start chilling out a bit more for you. But yeah, I mean, it's just for my followers and subscribers, really. I just wanted to pass on some love and say thank you. But yeah, no, she is lovely. and she does. I can't find it now. She does have a rainbow in there somewhere. I'm sure it's on the bottom. Yeah, there it is. I found it. But yeah, there is a rainbow in there as well. But yeah, right. I'm going to end my live. Thank you so much for joining me. And I am sure I will speak to you throughout the week. Yeah, you know that. So I was talking to Ash about that. Do you know, it's been what? It's been 5 years this year. 5 years. It's crazy fast though when you think of everything we've gone through in them last 5 years. It's mad. But yeah. Well, fingers crossed. Because I will be doing the live draw. I'll be doing the draw live next Friday. So come along and have a watch. Yeah, I know. You think about it, like that was like 2 years of COVID lockdowns. Yeah, 2020, 2021, and just started getting back together in, like properly in 2022. Yeah, so that's 2 years of COVID, and then everything else that's been in between. But yeah, I just 5 years. It's gone way too fast. Yeah, just a bit. So much has happened. Alright, I will speak to you all later. I will be on next Friday again at 8 o'clock. So don't forget to tune in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the notification button as well, and then click on all, so that will take you to like give you notifications when I'm live, and all my videos and things that I've posted as well. But anyway, I shall see you all later. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week.